On y va?
I have my answers on my list.
Merci beaucoup Madonna d'avoir accepté cette invitation car on vous voit très très peu à la télévision, très peu aux États-Unis et très peu en Europe. Je voudrais vous dire que en France on vous aime beaucoup, vous êtes très populaire et peut-être aussi parce que beaucoup de Français se souviennent que vous avez habité la France. You are very popular, you know, very well known, and maybe the reason is because a lot of people don't forget that France was part of your life.
Yes.
Quel souvenir vous gardez de cette période? What memory? Was it good memory?
When I lived there or when I visited?
Quand vous avez l'idée là.
What I've always found Paris, in particularly, to be an incredibly beautiful city. That's the main thing. So beautiful to the eye, so romantic. But when I went to live in Paris, it was the first time that I ever went to Europe. The first time that I ever traveled abroad. It was a very exciting period of time for me.
Et à cette époque-là, vous rêviez de devenir actrice, chanteuse, star. Quel était votre rêve à l'époque? At this time, what was your dream?
At that time, I just wanted to be a star. I didn't know. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be a dancer, but I didn't know where I would go. I just had a lot of energy, and I waited for a chance to hit me in the face.
Quel effet ça fait de revenir dans des endroits des années après, lorsqu'on est devenu riche et célèbre? I suppose it's very strange to return in a part of your life many times after. What do you feel when you return to Paris now?
I always feel very welcome. I feel good. I never grow tired of going to Paris. So.
Alors, dans quelques heures, le film qui a été fait sur votre dernière tournée, Tour d'air, qui veut dire vérité ou provocation, va être présenté à Cannes, dans quelques heures, aux critiques et aux journalistes de Cannes. J'ai vu votre film, ils ont eu la gentillesse de nous autoriser à le voir avant qu'il sorte, et c'est un film étrange puisque pendant 2 ans, vous avez voulu qu'une et même 2 caméras vous filment. Qu'est-ce que vous avez voulu montrer à travers ce film? What do you want to do when you decide to have 20 hours during 2 years a camera in your life, on stage, behind the stage, and sometimes in your private life? What are your
Why did I do it? Well, in the beginning, I set out to make a movie only about my show, to capture my live performance, because I thought I'd worked for a year of my life for this theatrical presentation, and I really wanted to capture it on film. And so I started out filming the show, and I also told the director, just get a little bits and pieces of the backstage, you know, with the dancers and stuff. But after we were filming for a while and we were watching the footage, I looked at the film of me and the dancers and my relationship with the people I worked with, and I said, no, this is what interests me more than my performance on stage. The audience already got a chance to see my performance on the stage. What they never get to see is the life behind the scenes, you know, the life of a performer, what it's like to travel everywhere all over the world and go on stage every night, the ups and downs, the good and the bad, you know, everything. So I decided to concentrate more on that, on the filming of my life, not on stage.
Mais c'était pas une contrainte d'avoir en permanence un caméraman ou 2 caméramans derrière vous. It's not too hard to have regularly 1 camera or 2 cameras during many months behind.
Well, it's hard to get used to in the beginning. It's difficult to forget that they were there. But after a while, you get used to them. So.
Alors, quand on voit ce film, on découvre que pour votre équipe, vous êtes un peu la maman. when I see the film, I feel that for your crew, you are the mama.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Et on voit la complicité et l'intimité avec vos danseurs. Vous donnez l'impression d'aimer beaucoup, beaucoup vos danseurs. You like very much the dancers.
I love them. Yeah, they're my children.
Alors, dans ce film, il y a deux moments qui m'ont beaucoup touché. Two towns, two special evenings in your tour. Toronto and Detroit. Why Detroit?
Well, Detroit was special. They put Big Cloud. So, it was my father's birthday. And I had to go back and deal with my family. So, I mean, that's why it's special to me. I don't know why it's special to you. So, I don't know, Toronto. Why do you say Toronto?
Toronto, because on voit à Toronto que la police veut vous interdire une partie du spectacle. Can you explain more?
Well, the police threatened to arrest me in Toronto because they said that my show was too X-rated, you know, too sexually explicit, and they didn't think that I should do it. They said if I went on stage and did anything sexual or in like a virgin on the bed, you know, I sort of reenact a masturbation, sort of a frenzy, and they said if I did that I would be arrested. So of course they did it. So.
Mais pourquoi aux États-Unis et même au Canada, le public a ces réactions quand il voit certains de vos clips, une partie de votre team, alors qu'en France, pas du tout? It's the same case for some of your clips in France. Nobody is shocked by it.
My video?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why in America?
Because people are very puritanical in America. I wish that they were as open as they are here in France. It would make my life a lot easier. So.
Alors, je vais revenir à des droits comme les termes conseils. D'abord, les questions. In Detroit, where you're present on the stage, what do you feel to return in this town many times after?
I always feel like a little girl when I go home. Like when I go home and my show is in my hometown, I always feel like the audience is full of all of my childhood memories and my childhood friends, and I'm up on a stage and I feel like I'm showing them that I'm somebody, that I'm something. To say, look at me now, look what I've done to my life, you know. I always go there and I want to make them proud of me, so it's always very emotional.
J'aimerais que vous me parliez de votre enfance dans le Michigan, à Détroit, de votre père, de votre maman et de vos frères et sœurs. Would you like to tell me about your childhood? What memory?
Would you like to sit here for about 12 hours?
No, I'm very interested in my childhood.
Well, what do you want to know?
The relationship with your brother and your sister.
Well, I have many brothers and sisters. I have a very big family.
Dans le film, on voit votre frère. Quel est exactement son rôle? In your movie, we see often your brother behind you. What is exactly his part, the role of the brother unite?
My brother is my best friend and my confidant, and sometimes he's like my father. You know, he tells me if he thinks that something isn't good. He has very good taste, so I'm wearing a dress as he thinks it's ugly. He doesn't tell me that. He's everything, you know. He's a good person for me to bounce ideas off of because I trust his judgments and I respect what he says and everything. So, I have a really big family and they're scattered all over the place. My relationship with my brother in a way allows him to feel like I'm always staying in touch with my family, even though I don't see them all as often as my brother. But my brother also, you know, he designed my stage. You know, he did the set, and he's also a painter, you know, so he had a lot to do with the way everything looked. And we often worked together.
And the other brother and sister, vous êtes five.
4 brothers and 3 sisters. And in the movie, you only see two brothers.
And the other?
What?
They're married?
One is married, one sister only.
Dans votre film, il y a un moment très très bouleversant, très émouvant. C'est quand vous allez sur la tombe de votre maman. Quand vous êtes dans le cimetière et vous vous allongez au bord de la tombe de votre mère. Quel âge avez-vous lorsque votre mère est morte? Ouais. Vous avez un souvenir précis de cette partie de votre enfance? Est-ce qu'on garde un souvenir précis lorsqu'on a 5 ans? You remember this part of your young life?
Yeah, I remember. What do you want to know?
Est-ce que votre mère, si votre mère vivait maintenant, est-ce qu'elle aurait été heureuse et fière de vous? Est-ce qu'elle aurait été heureuse de voir ce que vous êtes devenu? If your mother was living now, would you think you were
happy? Yeah.
proud?
Oh, yeah, very much. Yeah, but if my mother was living, I probably wouldn't be doing what I was doing.
Why? Pourquoi?
Because I would be a different person. You see, I mean, something like that happening to you changes your life forever. You know, if my mother were alive, maybe I wouldn't have gone out into the world to seek approval and love as much as I had. You know?
Lorsque vous étiez petite, vous aimiez déjà.
But sidetracked and with singing, that was really a whim. I never grew up thinking I want to be a singer, but it just happened, and I'm very successful and lucky, and so that's what happened.
Quels étaient les modèles de votre enfant de cette époque? Quels étaient les acteurs? Puisqu'on est ici à Hollywood, St. James Club, avec des photos de toutes les stars dans les ondes. Mais quels étaient les acteurs et les actrices qui vous faisaient rêver lorsque vous étiez toutes les heures? What's your model?
Who were my role model? That's the tough one.
Melville, I don't know. Carole Lombard?
I love Carole Lombard. When I was a young girl, I didn't know about these people.
Marie, sure.
Yeah, but when I was when I was a young girl, I loved like Charlie Chaplin. I mean, I loved the comedians. You know, I wasn't thinking, oh, look at Marlene Dietrich, she's so beautiful, I want to be just like her. I really didn't know about these people until I was older. I liked the comedian that I was. Yeah.
Alors, avant de parler de votre carrière au cinéma, car vous êtes aussi une star de ce fact qui m'intéresse aussi aujourd'hui, not only the singer, but the movie star.
Yeah.
Je vous ai souvent vu à Paris avec des vêtements extraordinaires, qui sont des vêtements d'un Français. Et c'est lui qui a dessiné tous les tenues de votre concert, Jean-Paul Gaultier. You like this type of fashion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Jean-Paul Gaultier. I mean, I always liked his designs and everything, and I finally, with my show, I said, oh, finally, I could figure out a way to work with him, and so I wrote him a letter and asked him if we could work together in my show, and he said yes right away, so very happy about that.
C'est vous qui décidez avec lui? You decide with him?
Yeah.
Et aujourd'hui, for instance, today.
What am I wearing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who made this. It's I think it's a young designer. Someone gave me this dress. I don't know. There's no name on the back. Salut Jean-Paul Gaultier. Désolé.
Mais vous savez que dans le monde entier, des millions et des millions de jeunes, teenagers, want to look like me. You know that? Oui, bien sûr, c'est son bon goût. Est-ce que vous avez l'occasion de rencontrer les jeunes filles qui viennent vous voir? Do you have time to see a further discussion with the kids?
Yeah, I mean...
You imagine what kind of life they do? Vous imaginez la vie?
I can imagine what some people's lives are. I don't know what it must be like to be a child growing up in Hollywood or New York City. I grew up in a very small town in the Midwest. I can imagine what their life is like. But when I was a young girl, I always wished I lived in New York City or Hollywood because I thought that's where the life is fabulous, you know. Then you can see and know everything. I mean, I couldn't wait to get out of where I was living. So I can only imagine what it's like to grow up in the Midwest, certainly not here. I think I would be afraid to grow up here.
Mais en tout cas, une chose est certaine, c'est que la plupart de ces millions de fans qui ont vos disques, qui ont vu vos concerts, ils ont votre poster dans leur chambre. They have your poster in the bedroom. It's what kind of perfection you have when you think that all these kids and your poster is ebony. Qu'est-ce que ça vous inspire comme réflexion?
Well, of course I'm free. Because I say, well, I must be affecting them in some way. I think a positive way. Also, it's scary. You know, it's kind of frightening. Because I always say to people, I mean, my message is to believe in yourself and to be who you are, not to copy people. So a little bit strange, I suppose, you know, that they want to be like me. That's not the message. The message is to be yourself. Still, I'm very flattered that they have my posters in their bedroom. So.
Alors, ces jeunes, ils ont vos disques, votre poster, et ils ont déjà vu vos films. They like to the movie star, whatever. Quand je cite ces 4 films, Desperately Seizing Suzanne, Shanghai Surprise, Who's That Girl, and Dick Tracy, quel souvenir vous garderez de ces films later? Later, what kind of memory do you think of this film? Desperately Seeking Suzanne, right?
A fabulous time. I had a great time making the movie. It's my first movie and it was nothing but fun. Was this my next memory? Shanghai Surprise?
Yes.
It's a horrible nightmare. I don't want to talk about it.
With Sean Penn, of course.
Yeah. No, that part wasn't horrible. Well, you know, some films work and some don't. Sometimes you don't know until you get there that it's not working, and then it's too late. So you just have to go through with it.
Ouais, je voudrais simplement revenir une seconde sur Sean Penn. Je me souviens de la photo dans le monde entier. Il y a eu la photo de votre mariage avec Sean Penn, de Helicopter the Paparazzi. Et ce jour-là, je me suis dit vraiment à quoi on peut penser. Est-ce qu'on doit regretter d'être une star quand on voit à quel point c'est contraignant? When I saw this picture in the wedding with the helicopter, the paparazzi, I say, oh, because I suppose sometimes she would like to change job. No?
Yeah, it was a bit too public, I suppose. It was very hard. Yeah.
Est-ce que c'est la chose la plus pénible quand on est une star? It's the more difficult thing to become a star. I mean, this problem of the photograph and the press.
You mean to have some privacy in your life? Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, you just have to accept that everything you do is going to be watched, especially now.
Dans votre film, Who Up There, vous dites que Sean a été l'homme de votre vie. About Sean, you say only one word, was the man of my life.
The lover.
Love of mine.
Yeah. C'est vrai.
Oui, bien. What type of actor? Quel acteur est Sean?
What kind of an actor is he? I don't know. Why don't you ask Sean? I think he's a good actor. Yeah. I think he's a director now.
Oui, yes. Mais pourquoi c'est un mauvais souvenir? Why this Shanghai Surprise it's a nightmare for you?
Because
Pourquoi c'est un mauvais
the
souvenir?
director didn't know me.
Ah. And who's that girl?
Yeah. That was fun.
Ça c'est pas.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Great time.
Fun, yeah.
Et Dick Tracy? So.
No. I had fun. Dick Tracy was a great learning experience for me because I've actually made 5 movies. There's one movie I made right before Dick Tracy, called Bloodhounds of Broadway, and the director died right after he made the movie, so it was a very sad experience for me. But by the time I'd gotten to Dick Tracy, you know, I was now very curious about how do movies get made. So it was good learning from Warren, just because he picks the best crews, the best cinematographers, and the best set designer, and the best costumer, and the best writer. And you know, I was suddenly watching all of this for the first time and paying attention to everything going on. So it was a great education.
Puisque vous parlez de Warren Beatty, dans votre film qui sort à Cannes, on aperçoit d'autres of Warren Beatty qui n'a pas l'air d'accord du tout avec la caméra qui vous filme. You understand?
Yeah.
Il n'était pas d'accord avec la façon de réaliser ses films pendant ce film, Warren.
Do I want to make a movie? Does he like having the camera on him? No.
No.
Oh, no. Well, it was my movie, not Warren.
Yes.
So I think he was uncomfortable having the camera on him because he wasn't in charge. It was my movie, and Warren was not controlling the situation. So you can imagine a man who is always controlling the situation in a situation where he's not controlling, then he was very nervous, right? Because he wants to look good and everything. I understand.
Il a vu le film terminé, Warren Beatty? Yeah.
Say that again?
Did he see the film through there, Warren?
Has he seen the film?
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, no, he hasn't seen it. He doesn't want to see it.
À votre avis, comment l'Amérique va recevoir ce film?
I don't know. Well, I think that there will be mixed reaction.
Yeah.
Some people will love it, and some people will be shocked by it. Maybe after they're shocked, they'll go home and think about it, and they will change their way of thinking about certain things, you know, which is the best reaction you can have, actually. I mean, my fans and the people that already, you know, love me, that they're going to love the movie. The people I'm interested in are the people who have an idea about me and my life that don't really know, and I think that they will feel differently.
Ceux qui trouvent que vous avez fait des choses un peu scandaleuses dans votre vie sur scène, est-ce que vous pouvez leur expliquer que finalement un artiste doit faire ce qu'il a envie de faire sur scène? Est-ce qu'on peut tout faire sur scène? Is it possible to do everything on a stage?
If you believe it, yes. The only thing that you shouldn't do on stage is default and not believe in what you do. If you believe in what you do, then you can do anything you want. Cool.
Il y a des choses que vous avez faites dans votre vie que vous regrettez maintenant. You have some regrets of certain things? No.
No regret.
No, rien.
But je regrette
Rien.
rien.
Je ne regrette rien, c'est une chanson d'Edith Piaf. A
Yeah.
French singer.
Yeah.
Vous avez entendu parler d'Edith Piaf?
Do I want to?
Non. You know Edith Piaf?
Of course I
Oh
do.
non. Mais vous avez vu des films sur Edith Piaf?
I would like to make a movie with that.
I'm not surprised.
Why?
Because je suis pas du tout surpris parce que je trouve que your childhood, your
Yeah.
background, your youth, your temperament, your personality is very near.
I like hanging out with terminal.
Mais si un jour vous faites un film sur Edith Piaf, if one day you make a
Oh.
movie about Edith Piaf, when you read the life of Edith Piaf,
Yeah. Which
Well,
book
very
should I
surprised.
read?
Huh?
Which should I read? Which book should I read?
Oh,
You can
I
recommend.
send you. I send you lots of books. You are very surprised. Your personality is very similar of Edith.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. And she was the public lover,
Yeah.
you can imagine.
Yeah.
Je voudrais qu'on parle de vos chansons maintenant. Le temps.
Yeah.
You write a lot of your songs. Vous écrivez beaucoup de vos chansons. Comment vous choisissez les compositeurs qui font vos chansons?
Well, I write with different people. Sometimes,
Different. You change it every album?
it's more I change for my mood. The certain people I write with are thoughtful, more introspective, maybe darker. And then other people I write with are more happy, optimistic. You know, depends on the mood I'm in.
Alors, il y a une chose qui a beaucoup frappé les millions des fans de Madonna et de ton artiste, c'est que chaque chanson est un clip exceptionnel. Every song is an exceptional clip. And we are very proud. Et on est très fiers parce que beaucoup de clips ont été animés par un Français, Jean-Marie Mino.
Yeah.
Tell me how you work with the director of the clip.
With Mandino?
Yes.
With Mandino, it's the easiest because, you know, so many directors, when I work with them, they keep imposing themselves on the situation, and they try to make themselves known through their work. Mandino has no ego. He wants only what you want. And my working experience with him are always great because it's like we're breathing the same breath, you know, when we work together. I always think the same for he's thinking. He always thinks the same for I'm him. We never disagree. And he has exquisite taste, so it's always a great pleasure to work with him. Like he reads my mind and he says exactly what I want, but he doesn't get in the way. And he doesn't, you know, he stays out of the way, very quiet. And yet he has this great sensuality about the work, which I love. Good one.
Quand on voit un de vos clips, on a vraiment l'impression que là, dans chaque scène, c'est une actrice qui est là. In every clip, you are a star, a movie star. Pour vous, 3 minutes, it's like a scenario.
Yeah.
In thrilling.
Yeah. But that's why my videos keep getting longer and longer. Because for me, it's not enough. I want to make longer videos and longer, like with Justify My Love. I wanted to make a whole movie. You know, I could have envisioned a whole movie in a hotel with all these strange characters, you know. And I would have liked to have shot it very cinema verite, and I could have shot for a month in that hotel with all those people, you know.
Justify My Love was shot in Carrie. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. How many days?
3.
3 days.
Yeah.
Et les autres, donc Like a Prayer, True Blue, La Isla Bonita, Like a Virgin. Est-ce qu'il y a un de ces clips qui a une place particulière dans votre cœur? You prefer one?
To the other.
Yeah. Or 2?
I have 4 favorites.
Yes.
Yeah. 1 is Justify My Love. 2 is Open Your Heart. The 2 is that Mandino did. And then the other 2 are Vows and Express Yourself, both by David Fincher. Those are my favorites.
Justify My Love est interdit en Amérique.
Is it?
En Italie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? For the same reason?
Why is it forbidden? Because it shows something different besides heterosexuality. Because it shows men together. It shows me kissing a woman. It shows sexuality, a kind of sexuality that is frightens some people.
Et Like a Prayer, shot in America too.
Also, yeah, because I'm kissing a black man on an altar in a church who was once a saint. So I've taken an image, a religious stereotype, you know, and made it sexual, and that was very disturbing. Yeah, that was very, very disturbing.
Mais
sex and religion aren't supposed to mix in America, but I think it's wrong. They're very much the same thing.
Mais vous êtes très croyant. The religion have a very important part in your life, no?
Sex and religion?
No, the religion.
Religion, yes, well, yeah, absolutely.
Dans votre clip secondaire, on vous voit prier avec vos danseurs.
For every show, yeah.
Before every show.
Yes. Well, I'm a very religious girl. Yeah.
Vous étiez déjà très religieuse quand vous étiez petite?
Yes, very.
Then he doesn't make up with them, religious school?
Yes, I went to Catholic school until high school.
Aux uniformes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Et
You see, I used my Catholic upbringing so I could have my rebellion. There's two sides to it. The good girl and the bad girl. Right?
quel rapport vous avez avec la presse et les critiques en général? What kind of relationship you have with the press and critics?
Where? Here or in America?
In America.
In America, pretty good. Pretty good relationship. Yeah.
Parce que moi, j'ai lu beaucoup d'articles sur vous et je sais que vous avez donné très peu d'interviews. I read a lot of interviews of you and I know that you don't give a lot of interviews. So I imagine that a lot of newspapers are wrong or are not true.
Yeah, well,
What
you
do you
can't
think?
talk to everybody. I think that it's inevitable that people will imagine what my life is like and what I may say and write it down. I can't talk to everybody, so when I can't talk, they write what they want. You know.
Vous avez dit, j'ai une mauvaise réputation, mais une chose est sûre, tout ce que vous pouvez entendre sur moi est vrai. You say I have sometimes a bad reputation, but all you hear about me, it's true. Maybe it's cool.
Maybe, maybe not.
What kind of beer are you? You are able to be nasty?
Nasty?
Yeah. Vous êtes capable d'être méchant?
Well, I'm not going to describe what kind of a girl I am. You have to decide that.
No, but I see you are very kind.
I am kind, but everybody has. I mean, one person is not always one way.
Cross.
So
Okay.
I could be the meanest bitch you ever met, and the nicest. So
Qu'est-ce qui vous met le
know what's going on. Prejudice, which is what racism and sexism and homophobia and everything comes from. That comes from fear of the unknown. That makes me really angry.
Et qu'est-ce qui vous fait le plus plaisir?
What gives me most pleasure?
Bien dire.
Knowledge. To know.
To know.
Yeah.
Vous regrettez de ne pas avoir fait d'études? Sometimes you regret you stopped your study early? You stopped studying early?
No, because every day I learn something.
Yes.
You know, life is my school.
Et si vous n'aviez pas fait ce métier, qu'est-ce que vous auriez? If you don't make the job, what do you want to do?
If I don't make it, haven't I already made it? If I didn't do this, then what I would do is I would have an art gallery, and I would show the most incredible art that anyone had ever seen, the most incredible art. And I would sponsor young painters. I would be like, I'll tell you who my role model is. You know who Peggy Guggenheim is? Yeah. So she would be my role model. And I would be like her. That's what I would do.
Qui sont vos amis? Est-ce que vous avez beaucoup d'amis? You have a lot of real kind?
I have a few real friends. Yeah. Just a couple. Just about that many.
Est-ce que vous avez gardé des amis de l'enfant? Do you keep a friend of this period of Troy University? No.
No, but when I moved to New York, I was 17. And I have friends from when I first came to New York that know me for a long time. So I consider that my childhood too. You know.
Qu'est-ce que vous imaginez ce que sera votre vie dans les 10 prochaines années? What did you expect from your future?
What do I expect? Oh,
To be married, the kids that are becoming, avoir des enfants ou mariés.
well, I always have a big family, but I don't know if they're all the children that came out of me. Because I seem to attract, like my dancers, I'm always attracting children, you know, to take care of. So, they're my family. But I would like to have my own children, yeah. Sure.
Est-ce que lorsque vous voyez des amis qui ont des enfants, qui vivent une autre vie que vous, est-ce que ça vous donne envie de temps en temps d'imaginer qu'ils avaient arrêté pour commencer une autre vie? And do you imagine one day you stop this dream or this adventure to start another adventure completely different?
I can imagine it, yeah. My liking been nothing better than, so I can imagine it.
Est-ce que lorsque vous faites le bilan de ce que vous avez découvert depuis quelques années, est-ce que vous êtes fier? Est-ce quelque chose que vous regrettez? Est-ce que vous êtes vraiment surpris? When you look behind you, you are surprised.
I get tired. I'm exhausted. I can't believe everything that's happened. Yeah.
Quand on vous voit sur scène, dans le film, vous dégagez une telle énergie qu'on a vraiment l'impression que vous menez une vie de champion. You project a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And when I talk to you, I feel to talk to a champ. Of course, to a singer, a movie star, but like a champ.
Well, thank you.
But you have the life. You think you have the life of a champ
Yes, I do. I train like one and I live like one, yeah.
every day?
Every day, yeah.
1, 2 hours?
2 hours.
What kind of exercise?
Running, riding a bike, swimming, everything. And then I work out in a gym. Fun.
You have a good heart that I wrote there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Est-ce qu'il y a des jours où vous êtes vraiment découragé? I suppose someday you are so tired, so exhausted. Like you say, I don't start again tomorrow.
No, I never said that. No. It's your champion. You can't do that. You have to go in even if you feel like shit. Right?
Yes. Est-ce que vous vous sentez de temps en temps italien? Do you feel Italian sometimes?
Yeah, I do. Especially when I'm eating foods with my fingers. I have a certain, shall we say, earthy side to me, a sort of down-to-earth, sort of uncivilized side of me, which my friends could all vouch for. But yeah, I do know Italian people.
Quand vous avez chanté en Italie, on est tout would be Italian.
Yeah.
What do you feel? Qu'est-ce que vous avez senti quand vous avez chanté en Italie?
How did I feel the last time? Well, I was very sad because when I came to Italy the last time, the Vatican was quite upset about my show, and they were making all these statements in the newspaper saying that my show was bad for children to see, and no one should come and see it. And they affected my ticket sales. They got people not coming to the show, and it was very sad for me because I feel, my father's Italian, and the last time I had been in Italy was a very, warm welcome, and it was kind of sad. And I love Italy too. Beautiful country, beautiful.
Puisque vous parlez encore de votre père, j'ai oublié de vous demander ce qu'il avait pensé de votre show. I forget to ask you what your father think about the show.
Of my show? He liked most of it. He didn't like the part where I was in the bay. But he's my father after all.
Parce que in the film, after the showing the crowd, he said, some song voiceover.
Yeah. Yes. Well, that's the father for you, right?
À la dernière cérémonie des Oscars, I see you with Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Vous avez un projet avec Michael Jackson? Maybe one day your project is Michael?
Yeah, we're writing a song right now, and trying to decide if it's something that we want to do, So, and we're, just getting to be friends too.
And maybe one day he has a chance to see you on stage with him?
Oh, I haven't even thought that far. Oh, that would be kind of great.
C'est formidable de voir tous les deux sur scène.
Yeah, I'd love to be.
Incredible.
But I have to get him cut in hair. That's one of the rules.
Quel film vous avez envie de tourner maintenant? What kind of film?
A good one. I'm working on a couple of different projects. Maybe I'm going to do Anita. But, I'm also planning movies about women that I thought were really incredible, like Martha Glams, who just died. and Frida Kahlo, the painter. Aside from that, I don't know. I met with Luc Besson the other day, and I want to work on it. You see that movie, Nishita?
Yeah.
Incredible.
You know that Luc Besson make also a wonderful clip?
You did?
Yes,
With who?
with Isabella Jane.
What was... He made a clip? A video?
Yes. Isabella Jane.
Is she singing?
She make one album with Cher Gainsbourg 5 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yes, and Besson makes a clip. Well,
So he just made it now?
no,
Oh, 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Was it good?
Yes, super.
I never saw it.
I send
Oh, he's great.
I send you the clip with Edith Piaf.
Okay.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que pour vous qu'un homme sexy et qu'une femme sexy?
What is sexy?
What is a sexy man for you?
What is sexy man? A man who... A selected man. A man that knows himself, that's sure of himself, and is in touch with the masculine and feminine side of me.
And a woman?
So,
Listen,
la même chose.
la même chose. Dans la génération actuelle, what kind of the actor or the movie rock star you are sexy for you?
Oh my God, I hate that question. All over the world, or just...
All the world is now. All the world is now.
Well, let's just talk about French.
French, yeah.
You know. Well, I think, of course, I get Taekwondo, kind of. Yeah. And Jean-Luc Bongrad.
Very wonderful.
Yeah. And Edith Baraton is incredible. And Anne, what's her name? Can't say her name. Nika.
Wait. Anne Paris.
Yeah.
Anne Paris.
Paris.
Anne Paris.
Yeah. She's great.
Est-ce que vous vous intéressez à la politique? Est-ce que vous avez déjà eu l'occasion de rencontrer des hommes politiques?
Wait, I have to say one more, because I love her. Jeanne Moreau.
Ah, Jeanne Moreau.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay, that's all. Go ahead.
Est-ce que la politique vous intéresse? Est-ce que vous avez déjà rencontré avec l'homme politique? Est-ce que vous avez envie de mettre votre nom au service des causes importantes?
I know you're asking me about politics and public causes.
You like to make a song or a film for a special cause, human cause?
Well, I think that everything I do, there's something political about it. So, yeah, but I don't like to be, it's better if it's in the form of entertainment rather than making a movie just about something. You know what I mean?
Of course.
I think that my movie now, Truly There, I think is very political, but I also think it's entertaining. I don't just sit there for the whole movie talking about the issues that I believe in it, but it's better to live your life that way and, hope that it comes out.
Et est-ce que, quelle réflexion vous faites sur ce qui se passe dans le monde, sur l'évolution de l'Amérique? What do you think about the situation of America with the homeless people, with always these children?
What do I think about it? I think it's really embarrassing. Yes, yeah, and I think that it would be great if you could spend more time and money worrying about what was happening in America than what's happening all over the world, in Italy, whatever.
Qu'est-ce que l'argent a changé pour vous? To become rich.
Well, how is it
Ça chantillait.
Now I can buy beautiful painting. Now I don't have to think about money anymore. Now my friends call me Moroccan.
Quand vous étiez pauvre,
Yeah.
que vous étiez inconnu,
When I was poor,
and unknown,
yeah.
what your dream was to be?
Now my dream was never to be rich.
No,
No.
to be a movie star.
Yeah.
Est-ce que votre famille, votre père, il est quelle est sa réaction quand il voit ce succès phénoménal qui est celui de sa fille?
He's very quiet because I have a big family and he doesn't want to treat me differently than my other brothers needed this. So he just says, no, it's very nice now. Come in the kitchen and wash the dishes. You know, so he doesn't want to treat me different than everyone else. He's very understated about my success, which I guess is good. So,
Est-ce que vous avez l'impression d'avoir beaucoup changé?
say that again.
Do you feel that Madonna of the last 10 years and Madonna in 1981, 35?
Yes, absolutely. I hope so.
Yes, but of course.
You know a lot of failure in the child, but in you personally, it's the same?
Pretty much, yeah. I've been the same since I was 5. I just know a few more.
Et qu'est-ce que ils aimeraient que le public français, puisque cette émission passe enfant, pense de lui?
Âgé, vous m'avez dit.
Whatever they want to. I can't say. What do I want it to say?
Oui. After this career, what impression will be?
Well, since everybody's different, everyone's going to see me differently. I only want them to, I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
J'aimerais maintenant que vous me parliez pendant quelques minutes de la façon dont vous vivez. The public can imagine what's the life of Madonna between two records and movie. When you don't care, what are you doing? In New York or in
Working out,
you're
exercising, reading.
You can stay many days or many weeks without
No. I have too much energy.
Ça veut dire que dans les années qui vont venir, vous allez toujours travailler autant.
I'm always working, yeah.
Oh oui.
Sometimes I take a few days off. But when I'm taking my days off, I'm thinking about what I'm going to be working on.
Pour revenir à votre suivi, à la fin de votre suivi, it diverse their front of you, make un petit discours, et on sent que la page est fermée, que c'est fini. Et vous avez l'impression d'être très, très triste. At the end of a tour, I suppose,
very sad.
it's difficult to stop and to say hello to your friend, the dancer, musician.
To say goodbye. Very sad, very difficult. Yeah, because of my famine. Anyway, I quitte ma papa, now she gone.
Dans le film, on voit beaucoup les danseurs et on voit assez peu les musiciens. We don't see the musicians in the film. Why?
Yeah, because the musicians weren't a really big part of the show. I mean, they were there to play the music, but I wanted to think of the musicians like, you know how an orchestra is in the orchestra pit? You know what I mean? They're sort of in the background. They didn't have a lot to do on stage. It was more of a theatrical presentation, that the dancers were like actors in the plays, and the musicians played the music off stage. And I was drawn to the dancers. My relationship with them was very close, and the musicians, you know, we had friendships and relationships, but they were more quiet, shy, stayed to themselves.
Et quand on revoit le film, on voit le film pour la première fois et qu'on ne vous connaît pas, on a vraiment l'impression que vous êtes un chef d'entreprise. Et when I saw the film, I feel that you have a chief of this family, like a director of a company.
Mm-hmm.
You feel that?
Yes, I was the director of that company.
Mais c'est pas trop difficile, not too hard.
Yes, it's hard, but not too hard. But I like to do things that are hard.
It's not. Do you think that the authority of a woman is the same like a man?
Do I think it's the same to be in charge? I don't think about it. I just do it. I can't stop and think, okay, I'm a woman now. This is going to be...
Mais vous avez appris, you learn, to be directed, ou vous étiez comme ça quand vous étiez petit? When you was a kid, you was a chief? Vous étiez
Yes,
déjà
always.
at school?
Yeah.
Alors, and your family too?
Yeah, well, I was definitely the loudest. I screamed the most. Yeah.
Qu'est-ce qui vous fait le plus peur dans la vie?
My
What you frightened most about?
Of dying?
To be ill?
Hmm?
To be sick? D'être malade?
To be sick. To be sick or to die. To be sick, then I couldn't do the things I wanted to do. And then to die, which would be the end of everything. Oh, yeah. I'm afraid of that.
Qu'est-ce que vous aimez le plus chez vous physiquement? Qu'est-ce que vous aimez le moins? What do you prefer?
Sick or dying?
Your body. Your eyes, your nose, your leg, your lips, your smile, and
What do I
your
prefer?
hand.
My hand. I
Donnez vos mains.
love my hand.
Et qu'est-ce que vous aimez le moins?
What do I hate the most?
Qu'est-ce que vous aimez le moins aussi?
I hate. What do I hate? I hate my feet. They're really ugly.
Your feet?
Yeah. I'm not showing them to you.
No.
So, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. Tell me what girl doesn't.
Quel est le plus beau cadeau qu'on vous ait fait jusqu'à maintenant?
Ever. As far as jewels go, no, my most beautiful gifts I ever had was, no, not material things.
No. To be Madonna.
Oh, well, most beautiful gift I got was from my mother, I suppose. My life. Yeah.
What kind of mother you had? Remember? She was a very shy.
Shy, yeah, very religious. Very
Timide et très religieuse.
not so timid. I mean,
Reservée.
very feminine. You know,
Elle
but
avait-
very passionate, religiously passionate, like a nun. You know, she loved religion. She loved Jesus. She loved to pray. All over the house were pictures of saints, and you know what I mean. She was passionate about religion. I remember that.
Et quand
A lot of time was yeah.
qu'est-ce qui lui aurait plu et déplu dans votre vie, dans votre spectacle, Yomara? Qu'est-ce qu'elle aurait aimé et qu'est-ce qu'elle aurait pas aimé dans votre spectacle? What your mother love or your show on the return for what you know?
No, she would love everything.
Everything.
My mother would not judge you.
Si un jour je vous revois, ipone, anikyoyeni, pan of 10 years, kalish, you're a kid,
Yeah.
little girl, or little boy, what kind of education? Ou alors, quel type d'éducation vous devrez avoir?
Oh, I would. That top one. I would want them to go to a good school. Not here, not in California. Maybe in New York. Catholic school, maybe.
Catholic too?
Yeah.
Et si votre fille et votre petit garçon vous dit un jour, Maman, I want to be a movie star or a rock star
I would say, go to your room.
and study.
No, you can't say no, because if you say no, of course that's what they're gonna do. No, you'll say, Of course, definitely, yeah. Okay, what do you want to do? You know, encourage it so, you know, they get sick of it. They could just be a phase that they get passed through. So.
Je vous remercie beaucoup. J'étais très heureux de bavarder avec vous. Et pour terminer, maybe some word in French.
I only know dirty words in French. You
Ouais? Oh.
Jean-Paul Gaultier always teaches me now.
Ah, très bien, c'est Gauthier qui vous
Thank you.
apprend de la qualité. Mais quand vous étiez en France, à l'école de Patrick Hernandez, vous parliez bien français?
Pretty good.
Vous êtes resté 1 an? 1 year, non? 6 months?
6 months.
6 months. In what area? In what area? Dans quel quartier de Paris, il m'a dit?
J'habitais
Oui. Where?
Boulevard de Costa.
Boulevard de Canton. Et est-ce que, à l'époque, vous avez visité la France? At this time, you visit France?
The first time.
Ouais.
It was my first time. Did I go around?
Oui.
Yeah.
Where? Où ça?
Outside is Paris. I went to Saint-Germain.
Saint-Germain-en-Laye?
Yeah.
Oui.
Beautiful. Pretty. And the South side.
Ça.
Yeah. And I went to Tunisia.
Tunisie.
Yeah, but not as but it's
Vous aimeriez un jour habiter en Europe? You like to live in Europe one day?
sometimes I fantasize that I have a partner in Paris. Yeah. My friends are all trying to get me to get one. No. Well, maybe. Gauthier is supposed to be looking for me right now.
Right.
He's probably not doing his work now. I know for a fact he's in New York. He's playing in New York. So.
What is the difference between for East Coast and West Coast in America?
Quelle est la grande différence entre l'Amérique de l'Est et l'Europe?
Los Angeles is only one thing.
Business?
Movie. It's the entertainment business. So if you come here, that's all you're surrounded by. In New York, it's more theater or arts, things like that. Theater and art is not really a big thing. More.
Est-ce que vous aimeriez, car vous avez fait du théâtre, vous aimeriez refaire un jour du théâtre? You like one day to make again theater?
Oh yeah. I love the plays on Broadway. I mean, yeah.
Je vous remercie beaucoup. Vous m'avez dit qu'on resterait 1 heure ensemble.
Oh, time to go.
Merci beaucoup. Et good luck for everything.
Okay.
Maybe in another life.
In another life?
Why not?
Okay.
No.
Maybe in another life I'll be interviewing you.
Ah, why not? I hope to see you soon in Paris.
Okay.
With Jean-Paul Gaultier and Jean-Baptiste Mondino.
Okay.
Merci beaucoup.
You're welcome.
On va voir qu'ils sont contents. C'était 1 heure.
Oui. C'est parfait.
On va leur demander qui te va essayer de sauter.
Yo. Everything okay?
Oh, there's one thing for me. Only for me, souvenir with the creek.
Also?
Eric, tu me vas? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, fine. I actually understood where God. Okay.
Superstar provocante et glamour, accueille dans son univers à Los Angeles Michel Drucker. Une interview exclusive, un ciné-star exceptionnel. De ses débuts à New York, à son dernier film présenté à Cannes, la Marilyn des années 90 confie à Michel Drucker comment on devient un jour Madonna. Michel Drucker chez Madonna, ciné-star, lundi 22h45 sur TF1.